Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's another day and I'm back with a tutorial where I'll be showing you my PowerGrade and how I use the PowerGrade. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you keep getting notifications from me. Let's roll the intro. Alright, as you can see, our image right here is flat and we are going to apply the PowerGrade, and I'm just going to show you how everything works with the grade and my notary, and you know, so pay close attention. Now I have a couple of clips here that I would want to show you what we can do with PowerGrade and all that. So let's keep going. Now this is the first one we are going to be working with, so I'll just take this down and I'll come to my film PowerGrade. Now this is the PowerGrade here. This is my PowerGrade. As you can see, it's not doing anything now because everything is actually off. So I will just apply this and just make this a little bit bigger. I'll stop somewhere around here because I want you to see everything basically, so I'll clean up. Good. Now this is my workflow. This is how my notary is. So the first thing is my IDT, which is my input display transform. As you can see, this is for a Sony camera. Now the good thing here is that you can change this PowerGrade for any camera. If you are using a Blackmagic, all you have to do is to just come here, change it to Blackmagic, and we are working in the DaVinci color space. So all you need to do is just to change the camera color space, Blackmagic, Arri, or anything, any camera you're using. That's all. And then right here is my ODT, which is my output display transform, which is my DaVinci still, DaVinci White Gamma, and the Rec 709 Gamma 2.4, because of we want to put our output for basically social media, YouTube, and you know, all these other platforms that support Rec 709 and 2.4. This is not cinema, so it is not 2.2. If it was cinema, we would go for 2.2 because it's going to be more brighter. Good. So this is like the first step in this particular grade, and this is what we have now. You can see our image is looking good, and then here is our white balance node. Now I didn't do a white balance here because looking at the vetroscope, looking at the parade, you can see that almost everything is sitting the same, so it's much more balanced. Just that let me show you something. We just have less blue in the midtones, and you know, it's not really proper for blues to sit in the midtones, most especially if that's where the skin is. So let's say I want to add blues. You can see I'm pushing blues to the midtones, but our skin is beginning to look somehow, so I'll just take this out. One thing I always tell people is your skin tone node is not where you should go and fix your skin by force. Your skin should be fixed since from the beginning and the early time of your grade, which is your white balance, your exposure, and all that. The skin tone node is just to enhance what you have already. So it's not, you know, when we shoot and we say we are going to fix it in post, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. Do not fix it in post. Let your correction make sure your skin is sitting properly. So how do I know my skin is sitting properly? I will use my qualifier. Can you see we are in the skin tone line? So this is good. I don't really need to do much. So the next thing here is my contrast. Now in my contrast, after pushing my contrast to 11, and then I used the curves, you can see how clean and simple it is. If you notice, the saturation dropped a little because I dropped the saturation, and this is my style of grading. I drop my saturation first, then I decide to pick colors I want to boost so as to have a great separation in colors. Now this node here is supposed to be my exposure node. Now I didn't really work on exposure because this PowerGrade, I'm going to put a link in the description if you want to get the PowerGrade. So the reason why I didn't do the exposure is because I don't know how you expose your image So in case you want to download the PowerGrade, you can do your exposure yourself, and it's very simple. If I should put this on, all I need to do is just using at my looking at my parade, I can decide to say, okay, my blacks are almost sitting at zero, so it's good. I can leave it, I can just take it down a little, and maybe highlight, I can just bring highlights down, and just my gain a little, and push my gamma up a little, and let's do it before and after. This is what we have. Can you see? Simple as that. And here is my saturation, and this is it. Nothing much, just a sweet simple saturation. Here is where I worked on red, so you can, if you pay attention with this particular red here, if I put this on, you'll notice a little difference. I'm still going to look for I'm still going to pick a footage that has red, so we could use red. So here is where I worked on green. So if I put this on, you can see, let me come here. Oh, this is blue, sorry, pardon me. This is where I worked on blue. There's no blue in this particular footage. Okay, we have blue here. So let me take this off and on. It's just a little change. Now, one good thing about the PowerGrade is that you can always play with all these corrections. Can you see what I just did? Then here is where I worked on greens. So if I put this on, you notice the changes in the back, right? Good. Here is where I worked on yellow. So yellow is not really here, but I picked the first primary colors, and then maybe just some other colors that we could use. And here is just where I worked on my skin. And do you know what I did here? I didn't even use a qualifier for the skin or anything. I just used my curves, and once I put this on, there's a little change in the skin. And when I come to my vetroscope, and I just find a good spot and put this, can you see we are still sitting in the skin tone line? I can decide to even take out my exposure from the beginning, and see we are still sitting in the skin tone line, but I will leave the exposure because I think it's pretty good. And then here is global, is our glow, pardon me. And this is with our glow, and this is what we have so far with our grade. Can you see it's looking good and beautiful already? I'm not going to lie, and I love what I'm seeing. Now I have this node, is the adjustment node, where maybe if you have too much light, you can decide to start bringing it down. Maybe you want to bring the light down, or you want to push it up, or you just want to reduce saturation or something. So it's just an adjustment node. So there's nothing here. Why here is just my vignette. Can you see? So when I put this on, I'll just take this to her. I have the sides being darkened a little, and then here is just for this particular side. There's nothing here. I just created it in case I want to add maybe color, blues, or just play with slides, and all that. So here is our sharpen tool. I'll put this on. So just note that this place is basically for the windows, but the last one is to sharpen our image. And then in this particular node is where I added our theme look first. So if I put this on, you can see the change. So let's do before, after, before, after. Good, right? And then here is where I created our own look with the curves. So when I put this on, you can see the change before, after. You can see how the node just changed everything before and after. And then this is our grains looking good. If I come back here to say I want to put the white balance on, you will notice that our skin is different. It has kind of blues in it because of the white balance, but still we still have a good looking image, right? So I want you to understand that your white balance determines how your image looks. So just know you can have a good PowerGrade or a good LUT. It depends on what you do with the white balance. That is how your look will come out. And then here's just our noise reduction, and we have with this PowerGrade, or we have this beautiful look. Isn't this look beautiful? It is beautiful. Let's just get a good spot where her face showed very well, so we could just look at it. I'll just take it out back together fully. Good, good, good. Can you see? Now this, you remember I said this particular side is for our windows, right? So this is where if this was a shot that maybe didn't move too much, we could just decide to get her face, you know, and push it in a little bit, a little like this, and just come here, just maybe push my, you know, my push my again a little bit, push my, you know, my contrast and a little bit of my saturation, and I'll just take out the power grade itself. I'll take out the window tool itself, so I'll just take it off like this, and before, after, before, after, you can see what we can do with this tool. And we have this beautiful um this beautiful note to look at, you know. And last thing here is just to that's for the face. If I want to, I can bring it back, or in my you know, yeah, I could just do that here just to make it, you know, smooth again. And we have this, it's looking so clean, and I actually love this. It's looking clean. So how about we see this in other clips? um let's see. Okay, let's start with this one, and let's apply our power grade. I need to check where the window is, so I don't, so this whole thing won't look, you know, ugly. Mhm. Okay, the good thing is that you can adjust this just how you want it to be. Okay, this is good, so let's put everything on. Boom, voila, this is what we have. I don't even need to do much. This is hell, this is what we have. You know, this is what we have. This is just beautiful. And like just what we did, we could, you know, just pick this. I think I'll just let this particular one be in the grade, where it helps us to, you know, maybe enhance the subject or the object. I think that will do. I'll just take out the noise reduction out a little bit, and, you know, just like this. And maybe we just make her bright a little bit. Contrast. Good. And let's just feather it, and before and after. And I let me pull back the noise reduction, and now let's see this. Now you're not gonna tell me that this look is not beautiful. It is beautiful, and I actually love this look. Yeah, it's good, good, good. So just know this is just I want to pick the one we read, and let's try this. I'll bring this here like this. Let's put everything back on. Now you can see it's kind of looking dark. This is why I said we have to do the exposure yourself. So maybe I just start boosting this up, boost this to this level, you know. Let me check my good, and good, and I could still the same thing, you know, just him. This time I want to keep it like this, just his face and his hands. His hand, yeah, good for me, good for you. And, you know, I'll just boost it this way, push my contrast a little bit, and let's take a good look at this. There's no way you're going to tell me that this is not beautiful. From this to this. Trust me, I actually love this. It's looking good. If I decide to say I'm taking my red out completely, you can see what we have, how the red is before, and how it's going to look now. So let's keep going. I've not checked on this one. I won't be able to do this on all the clips because of time. You know, because of time and all that, I could decide to take my glow out a little bit, and just leave this here, push this here, and open this and put the glow back, and we have this look still. Good to go. Same thing if I apply it here and put everything up together, you can see. Let me even try it in the night scene. Let's see. Good. This is it in the night scene. Without even doing exposure and white balance and all that. This is what we have. Now let's try it here. This particular one. Whoa. Okay, good. Um, Let me bring down the exposure a little bit. And this is it. This is our this is our grade. Let's do a little white balance and see. Let's just try and maybe change how the white balance looks like. I'll push it backwards a little bit. Like this. Maybe like this. Can you see that we still have a look? We still have a look. Let's try it on this one. Okay, and maybe I push this here, and I think here has to be the glow, so I'll just push it back a little and just spread it out. Now this is good. This is good. How about I do the white balance a little bit, take it out from the greenish part to this part like this, and voila. Can you see what we have here? Can you see? Can you see? I could decide, since I have like two of these clips, I will just paste it here because of the correction I just did. And can you see what we have? Like this is beautiful, I'm not going to lie. How about we check this particular one? Let's go to my film grade and check the PowerGrade. And this is it basically. This is it. Now remember, I have this one here, right? All I need to do is to put it on, and I start bringing down my highlights a little bit. Can you see the use of this particular one here? And I'll just kind of feather it out to this point. So let's do before, after. This is good. I can do the same thing here. Can you see? Just like this, and I'll just take it out completely. Good. This is it. Simple and easy. Simple and easy. We could keep going. 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 You can see how this particular image looks. Our blues are coming out looking clean. This is clean. All we need to do, we could just say, I don't like the exposure. I'll just push the gain, the gamma a little bit, just bring out the gain down, and maybe I push my lift a little, and we have this look, still looking clean, still looking beautiful. And if I put this back on, it's looking good. The same thing, we push this here. Can you see? Good look. Good look. Maybe just step down my offset and my gain a little, and it's good. This is really good. This is good to go. Do I want to try it here? Let's see. Let me check this. Oh well. This is good. This is good. I don't think I even need to go through all these clips, because trust me, it's already good, man. It's already good, and I actually love what I'm seeing. So this is just basically my workflow, how I literally work. It's very, very simple, very easy. All you need to do is just, follow the basics, and that's all. Can you see it here, before and after? Ladies and gentlemen, this is how I was able to make this whole look with my PowerGrade. It's so simple. I could decide to just do this. Let me show you something. I could decide to just do like this, and I'll just do like this. How we just select everything, right? And I'll just do this, and I could just come on YouTube and be like, oh, this is how I was able to create this whole thing, and boom, one look and everything is here. But I have to like show you the process. So yeah, the link is in the description. If you want to get the PowerGrade, you could check it there and get it. And also, I have a WhatsApp group I created where I allow people who want to learn color grading, or people who are already doing color grading but want to interact with other colorists, to join, discuss, and ask questions. You could ask me questions there and all that. So the link is also in the description. You could check it out if you really want to join and grow your color grading knowledge. Once more, thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel, and I will see you all in my next class. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the post notification so you know when I post new videos. Thank you once more, and I'll see you all in my next class. Goodbye.